Hey, I'm a doctor of internal medicine working in Guwahati, and today I want to talk about something that's deeply bothered me, the NEET PG exam crisis, especially how it's affecting women aspiring to do a postgrad course. On 22nd June, hardly 12 hours before the exam, a notice surfaced which said that the exam has been postponed. What is worse is that there is no new date for when the exam would be conducted next. This was a rude shock to many aspirants. Why, you ask? Because the preparation for an exam like NEET PG is incredibly stressful. 2 lakh students are competing for 70,000 seats. With 19 subjects and fierce competition, students dedicate entire years for this exam. I had to study most of my waking hours. I also sacrificed my social life and missed every family function and friend hangouts for a year. This postponement without giving a time frame has brought a lot of uncertainty in the lives of almost 2 lakh doctors. Took me back a few years ago and compelled me to think, what if this had happened to me? You see, NEET PG preparation is different for men and women. While men are given the leeway to pursue their dreams, women, even when they are doctors, face extreme pressures to get married soon and be family oriented. I was 25 when I gave my second attempt for NEET PG, and I was facing relentless pressure from my family to forego my dreams and get married. I was meeting prospective grooms throughout the year, almost all the way up to the exams. I found myself negotiating hard with my parents for the time to get the PG seat before marriage. That's because I knew that marrying as an MBBS doctor would lead to severe limitation of choices for me. Most families also demand that their MBBS doctor bride chooses a department with low workload, like non-clinical departments, so that they can give time to their families. And all of this is true for countless women. If NEET PG had gotten postponed indefinitely during my time, I am sure my parents would have forced me to get married immediately. This postponement also means that many women doctors are entering PG courses at an older age, and this might lead to their families forcing them to have children during the PG course, which is known for its overwork and regular 24 or more hour shifts. I don't need to explain how stressful this can get. However, this postponement does not affect just aspirants. Most of the clinical work in medical colleges is done by postgrad residents. This delay in admission means that they will have to work with one less batch of students. Not only does that overburden the existing batches of PG students, but it also takes around 2 lakh PG aspirants out of the workforce. This is bad news for a country like India, which already has a skewed doctor-patient ratio. Though the documented doctor-patient ratio by Health Ministry is 1:834 compared to the WHO standard of 1:1000, this includes almost 5 lakh Ayush doctors, which is not how WHO calculates this ratio. Many feel that the exam might have been postponed to conduct the exam fairly. But weren't there better ways to do this? Of course there were. They could have spoken more transparently to the students, given explanations, a tentative time frame, and with all of this, the students' fears may have been allayed. People have lost trust in the system because none of this happened. Aspirants might eventually choose to take international exams like USMLE and PLAB for a medical career in the US and UK because they know for sure that they are not compromised. This will lead to doctors leaving the country in droves, something India cannot afford, considering its large rural population is served by only 27% of doctors. So this isn't just an exam crisis. It impacts not just doctors but our entire medical education and healthcare system. The government and the Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan needs to address the students and, more importantly, the parliament. The opposition needs to demand an answer on behalf of the students. Let's stay strong, let's stay informed, and let's hold the government to account. Do read my detailed story on Behanbox and keep following.